time for the latest update with the brand. So this past week, really it's been mainly on the marketing side, things have changed. So I obviously only relaunched maybe 2 weeks ago now, maybe a bit longer, but 2 weeks ago, it was 2 weeks ago with Meta ads. And I relaunched some new creatives or added some new creatives in the past week, one of which is doing very, very well. And actually now the brand, each day since that creative's been the main creative in the account, has been profitable, which is something that was very, very rare previously. We'd either be breaking even front end or small loss, which is normal for a supplement brand. The goal is really to have LTV, have subscriptions, and you make your money later down the line. But if I'm making profit front end and I can scale that up, for me that would be absolutely fantastic. It would really help with cash flow, which is one of the biggest problems I really have. First order purchase is positive. So that's a good thing to keep in mind, like a single creative can completely change the story, can completely change the trajectory of your Ecomm brand. That was exactly what happened when I first launched this brand. It was like not generating any sales. I just had it on a small budget ticking along until I added a creative that I'd filmed, and it just popped and we scaled it right up in a couple months, then went out of stock. But since that relaunch, it's never been the same sort of ROI, which I always put down to things I changed with the actual quantity, the volume in the product, which I think did definitely hurt the conversion rate. But when you have a new creative, sometimes you can get past stuff like that. So right now the current CPA is really, really good. So we'll see how long that sticks. This is a very tiny budget. It's £50 a day on the relaunch, because I just decided I'll relaunch, but just with enough I can afford to lose for a month to keep it ticking along. But yeah, I'm scaling it up now because that is first purchase profitable, and we'll see how long it can handle, how long we can maintain that low CPA. But I'm going to be constantly adding new ads and stuff, so trying to maintain that and scale it up. And yeah, it just fills me with optimism really that maybe there could be some progress with the brand as it currently is, and there doesn't need to be so much focus on additional products to improve AOV. But that still is happening. I do have the sleep mask in stock at the moment. All I've really done to push that was one email so far, which nothing happened from. But I am going to be trying to push out more emails, and I may pop something for that into Meta, probably just remarketing or something, and see what happens there. Because I would like to sell the sleep masks as well, that extra AOV, but also look in things like one-click upsells and just try and work on the actual CRO of the site to sell those masks. Because right now it's not something you would easily go and find. It's just hidden away. But yeah, that's my job to obviously work on making them more front of mind, because I don't think they would work well front end on Meta. The AOV is just so low on it. It's like 20 quid. So it's designed to be an add-on product. But hey, maybe I will try run some ads. If it's a very good ad, I could have a very, very low CPA because it is a very low price point. Who knows? I don't really work with brands with such small price point products like that sleep mask, but as they're like their core running products. But yeah, I'll give it a try anyway. If I can make a video that makes it sell, why not? So that was that. The other thing that happened is I got hit with a big tax bill in my other business, which is the marketing side, and that knocked me a lot. That was a bad weekend. Not this weekend, it was the weekend before. But yeah, it was bad just having that and feeling like nothing can go right, sort of thing. But that's also made me realize that I need more cash flow coming in to help fund this. But if it's front order purchase, maybe it won't in actual fact. But I am sort of looking into now maybe doing a bit of drop shipping with another brand, because before I launched this brand, or when I launched this brand, when I was doing the product development, I actually did have another store I was doing at the same time when I was in a lull period and a bit bored, like twiddling my thumbs, which was dropshipping, and it was custom jewelry. And actually, I sold a few of them, not very many, just a few, to prove the concept. and probably could have invested into that, made that brand work, and actually probably had more profit from that brand than this one. But I looked at it and went, let's focus on one thing. Let's not try and do too many things. And I just parked that and didn't do anything with it. But I kept the domain, I kept the site live, I kept all that stuff, and that was I was a custom Shopify design as well. So now I'm like, why don't I just try and dropship a little bit on that site with a completely different product, but something also fashion related, which I think has a much better AOV than supplements. It means I can also go into the US market, which is a better market than the UK. And the supplement brand would really just be still going to be my main thing. That's my dream, my ultimate goal, my long-term brand. But for cash flow, maybe I'll try do a bit of drop shipping with his other brand, but like proper drop shipping. If it proves to sell well, I would then just turn that into a brand in itself. But we'd be going in the US market. But we'll see, man. It depends how things pan out. But if nothing happens from it, it just gives me content to make stuff for on YouTube for how you run marketing and things, how you run Facebook ads, even if the product's not profitable enough. The challenge with that one is because it's fashion, it's understanding, sure, these products can have the high AOV, but if I don't have the brand behind it, will people actually want to pay that for my product, or are they paying for the brand solely? And I wouldn't be able to ask for these higher price points on it. But anyway, who knows? That's a tangent. The main thing is the supplement brand. I guess that's a short update for this week. Really what will be happening this week in the brand is just going to be me watching how the performance does and gradually scaling it up if it is good. So I think next week will be a more exciting update. Has this new creative been able to take some scale? If it has, happy days.